Present everywhere humans live, Apis mellifera, or the European honeybee, is the most recognizable bee in the world. We're all used to seeing fuzzy workers visiting flowers, but there's one individual in every hive that manages to mostly elude the public eye. This only seems to add mystique and intrigue among the general public, making the queen bee the most infamous in a colony of the most famous bee. Identified by her long abdomen, queens have 3 additional segments than her worker bee counterparts. She's so long that when at rest, her wings do not cover her entire body. Queens also have a bald thorax, in coloration different from her worker daughters. Some are dark, some are light, and some are stripy. Finding a queen in an active hive is a difficult task, and beekeepers must often content themselves with finding eggs she's laid as evidence of her continued presence. The only reproductive female in the hive, a honeybee colony cannot survive without a queen. While this makes her the most important individual in the hive, her agency is limited to laying eggs, and she's really more of a baby machine than an all-powerful monarch. At the height of season, queens lay up to 2,000 eggs a day, which leaves her worker daughters to perform literally every other job necessary for keeping her and the rest of the colony alive. A queen cannot survive without a retinue of workers, and a colony cannot survive without a queen. But if the active queen in a hive is showing signs of age or deterioration, her workers may decide to replace her. Any fertilized female egg may become a queen if fed a high-quality, all-royal jelly diet. If the need for a new queen arises, workers will raise several fertile females at a time, but there can only be one. If multiple queens develop properly and emerge, the first thing they must do is take part in a Marco Polo death match. New queens will chirp to each other, expelling air through pores on their sides to make a piping sound. This allows them to find each other for a face-off. Queens do have stingers, but they're only used to kill rival queens. Once a virgin queen is victorious, she will go out on her mating flights and mate with about a dozen drones. She will store that genetic material in specialized organs called spermatheca, which she will use to fertilize all of the female eggs she lays in her 2 to 3 year lifetime. Fun fact, not unlike Britney Spears, each individual honeybee queen has a signature scent. Queens produce mandibular pheromone that her specific workers are used to. If an intruder bee comes in smelling like another queen, you'd better believe they'll be kicked to the curb in short order.